ஏங்க கொஞ்சம் கொரட்டை மெதுவாக போடுங்க. இதில் இருக்கேன், அன்மியூட்டில் இருக்கேன். ஹாய்.
Hi, Ramya.
So only we both, or we have someone else?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Where is that? Where was that?
Slide from slide 7 till slide 10, it's ours.
Able to open that. Do you have that link?
Yeah.
We have to, can you share that link here?
Sure. I'm just sharing to everyone. I don't know how to share it to specifically
That's
to
okay.
our room. So
So we are team B or team C?
team B.
Team B. Okay.
Yeah. So our capacity is 20. So Srinivas, will you be able to write it on it?
I think we can make it. Yeah, we can write it down. This is 20, right? Capacity is 20.
Yeah, I don't know how to write it. That's why.
I'm just writing it.
Okay.
20 across, right?
Okay.
Capacity is 20 across for MD. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just making it. And then.
Okay. Now we can.
I think we can make. Okay, we can put this guy here. This is 5:30.
Is that not like, we can first move to second feature, then concentrate on fourth feature?
I'm just pulling out because I'm not able to see the numbers here.
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I'm just making it.
Okay.
So that at least I'll be able to see. Yeah, this one. Yeah, exactly. So this is 2. This, I think we can move here. This is 13 points as well. Yeah, I think this is.
For first iteration, we can have.
Exactly. This is 13. 13 plus 8.
No, first iteration we have only 8 plus 8, 16, right?
16, we will see. 16, I think we can we can have this delivery speed. No, delivery speed doesn't make sense. Okay, update infra. I think this is one thing what we can do. I think there is one more with this one, right? Yeah, this one actually I was looking for. Save for later, 13. 13 plus 5, 18, 21. At least we can see. And then save the browser. I think FedEx API is one thing. Actually, we'll see if we can able to make it. Delivery
this one,
date.
3. 8 plus 8, 16.
8.
No, 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 8, 16. Instead of data shipping, why can't we take this one? It has only 3, right?
Which one?
Pricing of shipping option. Instead of delivery date, instead of delivery date shipping, can we take?
I think we can do that because this is priority. Removing item from cart is definitely priority 1. Okay. Now I can
Okay, now here iteration 1 load is 19.
16. No, 1 second. 8 plus 8, 16. Yeah, 19.
So in 2 and 3 we are ahead of capacity. 23 and 21.
38, right?
Yeah,
21.
21 and 23.
Oh, 23. Then we have to, instead of
I think 3 we have to interchange.
I think this is 23. I think this is more. I think we have to do some adjustment. We'll see how we can make it. But here we have this is 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 18.
and for 4.4 there is no story point, right?
For this, we don't have. No, that means that we have to do a re-estimation for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Or else we'll drop this enabler.
Exactly. No, not that enabler. At least what I'm looking at is delivery speed is one thing. What I'm really looking.
Okay.
Is it really needed? Here is what I'm really looking.
Okay.
Okay. What we can do is, please, okay, if we can do something like this. 10, okay, removing an item from the available shipping options.
Okay.
The pictures I'm looking at, this comes 10, 10 plus 18, 18 plus 3 is 21. And that too in the last iteration, right? Now we are talking about.
Okay.
So here it comes to 18.
18.
Okay. And we have some bandwidth because team can start working here from iteration 3 only on some of the item, something on this UPS, FedEx, blah, 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 whatever. And here it will be 8, okay, 10, 18, 18 plus 3 is 21.
21.
Okay, at least we have some bandwidth and we should be able to manage the things actually. Okay, this is uncommitted. Or what we can do is, we can take this delivery speed here as here and we can say this is uncommitted based on the things actually.
Okay.
Delivery speed, we can
but it is beyond the capacity, right?
This is beyond the capacity.
Yeah.
Just okay. No, just I think this is not correct. Yeah, that makes sense. Whatever you mentioned, I think that was to come. Okay, what is objective shipping code? Oops, sorry. Shopping cart, shipping, save.
Instead of in iteration 4, instead of taking an enabler, why can't we move the story inside? Or instead of yeah, that's what like enabler is an option to take it, right? When we have a capacity, we can take
enabler
that.
It's not optional, but the enabler is something that is more of an some technical thing that would be some investigation or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Or future things that to enable it.
Yeah, okay. When we have a pending features to to get that is need to be committed, why can't we take the pending features and drop the enablers? Is that not possible? I don't know. I'm just asking you.
See, once again, as per Saket also, right? You know, don't go into that
Okay.
features of this one, right? This Ajax size or
Stories.
research, right?
Yeah.
See, we are just planning accordingly. See, this can be, it's once again based on the story points, the size of that item, right? We can
Okay.
interchange.
Okay. Okay.
But for diversity, right? I just put it as, we are doing some research investigation, but we are not committing for the shipping date. See, delivery date shipping is definitely not a priority item. For the end user, yes, definitely you look for it, but it is not a priority item.
Okay.
What any person will be looking on as an end user, if I'm looking something in Amazon, right?
Okay.
What is the quote? What is that items that I have in my cart? What are those? What is the shipping cart related? Anything other items? Or if I'm able to remove it.
Yeah. Got it.
From that, because something I have added, I want to remove it. Probably I want to save it for later. At least save for later is a option which is useful for company, not for the end user. It's a win-win situation. So based on these features, what I feel is, shipping date, definitely, if you put it or not, but end of the day you are shipping to him, to that customer, right?
Yeah.
So it can be pushed into the next iteration, but at least now, based on the current bandwidth, we can go with this.
Okay.
But once again, Ajax size, research, right? Whatever you mentioned, that makes sense. Enabler is definitely an important, it's not, we can do a swap between delivery date shipping with this Ajax size. Definitely that can be done.
Yeah, that's what is my... I was asking about the fourth iteration, UPS FedEx API. Instead of that, can we, put in delivery date shipping
This
option
one,
or delivery speed? Yeah.
Okay. This one with this one is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we can do that definitely. Okay. Now it is 15 plus 3, 18. Okay. I don't know how I need to run this. Okay.
Eraser, second one is eraser, I guess. Yeah.
18 is right, right?
Yeah, that's right.
18. I think if there is anything uncommitted, we can talk about it.
Okay, so I see you have done some work. Both of, if you have any question, we can explore. Looks like here we were having less capacity, so something left as a question mark. Yeah, that's what is visible here. In the another team, I think it's pretty well scheduled though. Maybe you need to update these things. Maybe you have to put 17 here, 18 here, so that we know how much is loaded. Yeah, but that's the thing. 16 here, something like this. Yeah, 16 here. Any question before we look into
Yes,
this?
sir.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, we had one question, not an argument or something, but I was a little confused. So, is it mandatory that the enablers always has to be taken in the first few iterations, or not necessary?
It depends. Yeah, there is no rule like this. No rule. Depends what kind of enabler. So it's logically we need to find out a sequence. Whatever team decides as a logic, they decide.
Okay, and also is it like we are different thoughts, so just clarifying it. So is it mandatory that we need to cover different features in each and every iteration, or is it like, for example, if you look into this, let's say 3.1, if you can go 3.1, 3.2, 3.3 are related to one feature.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do one feature at a go, no problem. Yeah, there is no relationship.
Okay, so there's no mandatory or anything where I need to pick up one from the other feature. It's not like something.
It's usually a good idea if you finish the feature so that it get integrated in maybe released. Yeah. So it's always a good idea. You need to see maybe some interdependencies and all. So nothing rule like that. That's the job that you will do. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have one doubt. If we schedule like user stories from committed features in each sprint, rather doing one feature at a time. So it will be like incremental delivery, right?
Yeah. That's a good
So,
idea. Yeah. If
shall
that's,
we like,
that is possible.
okay, so shall we follow like one feature at a time, or like,
We don't know. So the idea is, it depends. For example, there could be a feature which required integration. There could be a feature which required a proper dependency on something else. So that's a discussion the team will find out their approach. The only thing we need to find is the sooner we do, the better it is. No rule. Yeah, you apply system thinking, you apply incremental delivery, you apply limiting batch size, all those ideas, and identify what works for you. Yes.
okay.
Safe principles are there. Yes, Ramya, you have been
Yeah.
waiting. Go ahead. Yeah.
Can you please go to slide 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we have in iteration 2 it is 21. The other iterations we have the load of lesser numbers. Is it like from iteration 2 we cannot take anything to uncommitted, and other 3 iterations can we take it to uncommitted? Is that right? Or
Nothing. No relationship like this.
because the capacity is 20, load is 21, right?
Yeah,
So
you should know how to explain this. People will ask questions. So when
Okay.
you present this, people will ask, how are you going to do this, guy? So you probably say, yeah, it's 21, but I think we will be able to manage it. You should be able to explain that. That's a
okay.
question will come. Yeah. Because these estimations are not in hours. They are not very crystal clear. There is a variance. Yeah, sometimes there is a positive variance, sometimes there is a negative variance. So you may have a confidence of saying, yeah, 1 point we will be able to handle it. Probably you have a capacity.
Okay, and one more question is like even for team backlog, we'll be prioritizing the stories, right? Like items, right?
So we can
So-
simply say that
Mhm.
by default, this will be your priority by default. So
Okay.
say you prepare a team backlog, this all comes first, this all comes later and all. But
Mhm.
yes, when we are doing C-level refinement, these things can change.
Okay.
So that's why I was mentioning that we are not committing to this plan. We are not saying that, guys, these stories will come like this. We are committing to this area.
Okay.
This area is getting committed. But in order to commit this area, this plan has to be discussed.
Okay. My question is like, if the in the team backlog, if 2.1 is the highest priority, should we have to take that in iteration 1, or the second or third priority can come in the iteration 1?
Yeah, so depends. The product owner will decide. Yeah? If you are taking 2.1 as a high priority, then ideally you should be if you already know it, then
Okay.
better you put it here already. If you already know it.
Okay, based on the
And-
priority, we'll take it for the iteration,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. If you already know it, as of now, this is your best judgment.
Okay.
But when you are going inside, your judgment may change. You can say, I was thinking this is a high priority, but I want to swap like this. You do, product owner will do it because you have not committed this portion. Product owner is free to do it. That's his role. What you have committed is you need to finish the cart related shipping features in this PI.
If we know before taking this into consideration, if we know the prioritized items, then we can plan accordingly. Is that right?
Yes. Yes. So the idea of this exercise is that only that we are identifying priorities, we are identifying distribution. Now, reason is somebody else may have a use of something which is done here. So we should have if the dependency is there, we can identify how the dependencies will connect. So different teams need to connect their plan. So in order to have a first level connectivity, we need to understand which item is getting done in which iteration. And this we do based on our best judgment of priority and technical sequence right now. Judgment, yeah. Judgment may change, which need to be communicated to the other team if they are getting impacted. If nobody is getting impacted, the product owner can change the judgment whenever they feel that is needed.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Good. Anything else, anyone?
Yeah, about this enabler stories, like for example, we had two enablers in this board, 4.7 and 2.4. So these are the enablers for the upcoming work in the upcoming PI, like nothing to do with these iterations, right?
Not necessary. Yeah.
Okay.
So what we need to understand is there are 4 types of enabler. There are exploratory enablers also. The architectural enabler is that type of enabler which enables future. Yeah, but other enablers might be needed right now. Say you may want to prepare a test data, yeah, or you may want to do some learning. So it could be right now. Now we need to understand your feature. So these enablers are child of feature. So when the enabler is a child of feature, it is done in a current iteration only. But when the enabler is a child of enabler only, which means that you are doing enabler feature and there are 10 enabler child, then it is most likely to be done for upcoming iteration. Yeah. So for a given feature also, I may need to do a technical work. That technical work will be called enabler, and that will be done in a current iteration only. And that technical work will help me in given feature only. Anything else? Anyone? Good. So we take a break. Once we come back from the break, we'll do further execution. We'll still need to understand how the PI planning meeting will continue. We'll spend another 1 hour in it, 30-40 minutes, not 1 hour. And then we'll spend around half an hour in the PI execution. So 10 minutes, and then we continue.
Yeah, sorry, Saikat, I have one more question.
Go ahead,
Like there were one story which does not have any the point in that, if you see the help one 4.4, so we need to have a rough estimation on that. So this can be added somewhere also.
This is 5. Yeah. So
this is 5.
No,
4.4.
Yeah, okay, so by mistake, if it is left, then you need to add it. That's the thing.
Okay, the team will discuss and add it.
This all is done by you only. Yeah?
Okay.
So here, in this particular case, they were ready-made, but this is expected to be done by your team only.
Okay.
If they get one story which was not estimated before, they estimate it here.
Okay.
Or they can change the current estimate also.
Okay,
if they don't like it.
Yeah, thank you.
For a simulation purpose, I just made it for you, but it is done by the team. Okay, 10 minutes and then we continue from there. I put the time on.